and those seconds just feels like long, long minutes.
A struggling swimmer pulled to safety by a stranger. That hero was at the right place at the right time. The off-duty paramedic was hanging out with his family and sprang into action.
The member of the Madison Rockingham rescue team heard the screams for help. He pulled the woman from the water and started CPR.
WFMY News 2's Nixon Norman spoke to the victim's friend who saw the whole thing.
Zyrene Acosta admits she feared the worst when she watched her friend go completely underwater during a tubing trip down the Dan River. She says despite her group of friends trying to get to the struggling swimmer, the Dan River's current was working against them as well. Luckily, several Good Samaritans at Madison River Park that day stepped in to save a life. One of them just so happened to be an off-duty first responder with the Madison Rockingham Rescue Squad. Acosta says it was a normal day until her friend got stuck. As her friends continue to float along, she stayed in that spot, struggling to stay afloat.
And she just fell into the water, and then next thing I know, I'm just seeing her struggle to keep herself afloat. And then one thing after another, I don't even see her hands anymore, and I just really was thinking the worst at that point.
She said in this case of emergency, seconds matter. She can't believe someone was there who had the skills to save her friend.
They knew exactly what to do. They put her on her side, trying to get the water out of her lungs, and then just kind of gave her some chest compressions, and took her a little while to come to. She was in and out a little bit, but you know, she was okay. I'm just so glad.
She says she was shocked at the amount of strangers that helped that day, saying it gave her even more hope in humanity.
There was one lady that was making the calls for us, because I think when you're in that situation, you're just so panicky. You don't really know what's the first thing you need to do. And, you know, there was just a lot of good Samaritans out there to give us a hand, and that really saved the day for us.
As of now, Acosta tells me her friend is fine. She's left the ICU and she should be returning home today. Safe to say it was a happy ending to what could have been a tragic story.